On everybody, this is Big Russ for Redneck Reviews, and today we're going to do something different. I've actually been thinking about doing this for a while, and as you can see, it's a beautiful day here in North Carolina, and for most of the country, it's starting to get a lot nicer out, which means the grills are coming out. And we're going to do in the kitchen with Big Russ, and as you can see, my car's behind me, my wife's car's behind it. And yeah, there's that wheel I bent. But yeah, this is in the kitchen with Big Russ. As you can see, we're not in the kitchen. And you can hear some of my neighbors playing with their motorcycles. We're at the grill. This is an easy recipe. It's a traditional dinner with a fun twist. Everybody loves Mexican food. Everybody loves hamburgers. So why not mix the two together? I'm making cheeseburger quesadillas tonight. Yeah. What you need, if you have a charcoal grill and you don't have one of these, this is called a charcoal chimney. And I use lump charcoal. It tastes better, it lasts a little longer than the briquettes. And using the chimney, like I have, takes it a little less time to get everything right. All you do is put some paper in the bottom, fill it up with charcoal, and light it off. And of course, you do have to fight the wind because, you know, you're outdoors and that's what happens. But once you get it started, it literally takes about 10 minutes for your charcoal to be ready. And that is awesome. If you can hear it, paper's burning good. I've got the remnants of a sugar bag and some paper towels stuffed in the bottom. If you have a newspaper subscription, or say you're at the grocery store picking up stuff to do a cookout, pick up a newspaper. Newspaper actually works really good with the charcoal chimney, and the charcoal chimney is not very expensive. It's less than $20 at Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot. Pretty much anywhere that sells grills, you can get one. And it takes a lot of headache out of trying to fire up a grill. You don't need any lighter fluid. If you have paper trash laying around, you can just ball it up and stuff it underneath it, and it just burns off. So let's see, how's this doing? We're getting some smoke, so we're gonna light it off over here as well. And if this doesn't work well, I'm getting my propane torch out. As you can see, we've got a little smoke coming out, up out of from underneath it right now. So it's doing its job pretty well. When you buy these, the whole thing will be this nice stainless, polished stainless look. And after your first use, you'll start to see it discolor like this. Don't worry, that is normal. If you're using this at night, it's actually really cool. Do not touch this area because it gets ridiculously hot. Hence why there's a double handle here. You grab this handle to hold it, to dump it, and this handle is to hold it up so you can dump it. At night, you'll see this thing glow red hot. And yeah, as you can see, it's trying to do its job. Once you start seeing smoke coming out the top, you know it's lit right. Any minute, you'll start seeing flame shoot out. The charcoal chimney is starting to do its job really, really well. You can see inside how it's glowing red. And once everything starts to ash over, aka turns white with a nice glow to it, your coals are ready. This has been like 5-10 minutes and it's just about done. We did miss the fire show, so there's that. I'm sorry. All right, well, my assistant made a mistake and missed the whole dumping of the coals and cleaning up the grill. You put the chimney away from where anybody can hit it by accident. Keep kids and pets away from your grilling area to begin with, just to help prevent burns and accidents. But you'll just dump the coals in, put your grill slats back in, and clean them off. I like using frozen patties like this. You know, nice little hockey puck. It's very manageable to cook. You can easily pick these up at the grocery store for anywhere from $5 to $20, depending on the quantity and the brand. Our local grocery store chain that we like to go to has this thing called a Pick 5. Is you choose 5 items for $20. So you're paying about $4 a piece for a box of hamburgers or whatever they have that is enticing to you. We buy their breakfast sandwiches, their lunch stuff, the hamburgers, fries, whatever, because it's easy, it's cheap, you can run with it. Hamburger patties down, and we're gonna go ahead and close the grill and let it get up to temp. It's already hot. This isn't an expensive grill, guys. My wife bought this for me last year for about $100. It's got a nice built-in temp gauge. This nice little rack here, little shelf there, the rack underneath where you can put your charcoal. I keep my chimney down there because it lets it get enough air. Adjustable airflow, front and rear. And an adjustable chimney stack, which is spring-loaded-ish. Really, you can just spin it around and around, but the spring is just there to, if somebody happens to bump it, they're not going to get hurt or break it. In the last minute, since we've shut it, it's shot from about 125 degrees up to 250. And really, cooking a hamburger, a frozen hamburger, you want it around 300 to get a good cook. Like I said, using a frozen patty, you have more control over the product versus, say, a fresh made patty that's still warm. They tend to fall apart a lot easier than using this. It doesn't take long for the frozen patties to cook, especially when they got more heat on them like this side. This is a little less heat, but they don't take a whole lot longer to cook than, say, a fresh patty that you just made in the kitchen. As you can see, the burgers are done cooking. Now for the fun part. What you need is the extra large tortilla. And you just slap it on the grill. Okay? You're just going to want to get it warm. And we flip it. Just like so. And you take your hamburger. As you can see, that's not very big, is it? Cut the burger in half. Okay? Boom, boom. Okay? As you can see, the burger's cooked. And then you take your cheese. Okay? Alright. So I've got the American cheese on one side, I've got the mozzarella on the other, and then you just close it. And yeah, it's gonna be hot as shit. And that's really it. There's one down. I still got 3 to go. You can flare it up with some jollies, some jalapenos, however you want to call them. No discrimination when you're making a quesadilla. Make it the way you want it because you're gonna eat it. So we got tortilla down. It's gonna start getting nice and delicious. A little wood flavor from the grill. Take your American cheese, fold it in half, put it down, hamburger patty, bring it on in, crack it in half, boom, boom. A little mozzarella. All right. And then the flavor. I'll put a couple hollies in there just to make it nice and tasty. All right. And then we close it. You're like, that doesn't really look like a quesadilla. Well, it's a cheeseburger inside a quesadilla. Well, inside a tortilla. It's a little bit different. Gives you some good flavors. Good way to reuse some stuff left over from Taco Tuesday if you partake in that. It's an easy dinner to make any night of the week. And you don't even have to use a grill to do this. But it's a beautiful day out, so fire up the grill. That there. That there. Because screw it. Alright. Slide that over to some more heat so the cheese starts to melt a little bit more. Again, hamburger patty. We'll just slap it in the middle. Boom. Boom. And pinos for good measure.
No.
Yeah. We're out of jalapenos. Not really, I got more. But that's all that was brought out. So, yeah, we're out. And look at that. It's beautiful. Nice. Beautiful quesadilla. Guess what? You're not really making a mess inside the house. You got some frozen hamburger patties. Depending on what you want to put in it, it's how big of a mess you're going to make. As you saw, we put jalapenos in it. So, literally, one small dipping bowl with some jalapenos. Nothing crazy. Alright, this one, I'm going to use all the cheese. Because I know some people in my house love the cheese. So, cheese.
Sorry.
Cheese.
Why don't you make that last one with just cheese?
Still got a hamburger.
I know. There's one more tortilla left.
Well, my lovely assistant has come up with an idea. I think it's communist. But, whatever. This has got all the cheese on it. I've got one slice left. What am I going to do with it? I got one tortilla left. So if you got a kid at the house who's a little picky, just wants a grilled cheese for dinner, you're making quesadilla or cheeseburger quesadillas anyway, you can go ahead and make them a cheese quesadilla. It'll still taste the same. Pop some fingers.
We'll fight.
Tortilla. What's left of the cheese, aka one slice. Fold it. And you can use any kind of cheese you like. This is just what we got. So, you know, whatever. If you like putting pepper jack cheese on your cheeseburgers, I love pepper jack cheese. I think it tastes great on the burger. It gives it some different flavors, different dimensions. Mozzarella, like we put on the rest of them. Swiss, provolone, whatever you're feeling. You know, you're making this. I'm just showing you how to do it. You can tweak this recipe any way you want. There's really 4 ingredients. Quesadilla, which are going to be cheese and tortilla. You got your hamburger, and then we put jalapenos on some. So there's 4 ingredients. And nice, hot, fresh quesadilla on the grill. Don't use the smaller ones unless you have smaller slats on your grill. You're going to have a hard time making them with the larger ones like these, which are the extra large flour tortilla. You got plenty of space to work with. We buy these all the time for breakfast burritos, dinner burritos, quesadillas, whatever. It's just one of those things. They're a very useful item to have in your kitchen. You can make them into anything, mainly burritos and quesadillas, but if you want to do like a taco bowl, you can use these.
We'll make tacos too.
You can make some big tacos with them. I'm going to pop my assistant with this hot spatula because she keeps talking over my audio track. But this is the first episode of In the Kitchen with Big Russ. I hope you guys try this recipe out. I like it. It's an easy recipe. Very easy dinner any night of the week. And with the weather being nice, done deal. Bust the grill out. Have some friends over. Make some quesadillas with some burgers in them. Have fun. Please like, subscribe to my channel. Share my videos if this seems like something that would interest you. And yeah, guys, have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all in the next video.